I'm fed up of all the allegations. And so I decide that I'm going to put forward my facts and let the people decide.
Sobhraj has been linked to up to 30 murders and confessed to 10. But in the years that have followed, he has retracted all of those confessions. Sobhraj will have his version of events challenged. Former detectives will pursue all of the existing evidence against him, and a forensic psychologist will conduct a full psychological profile to determine whether Sobhraj is a psychopath and remains a danger to society. Over his lifetime, Sobhraj has been convicted of 2 murders. He remains the prime suspect in 8 others, with his name associated with up to 30 deaths.
Yeah.
Charles Sobhraj.
But this investigation will focus on the murders Sobhraj is most closely connected to.
So our experts will be looking at accusations that you drugged, murdered and disposed of 5 victims in Thailand in 1975.
There's a lot of imagination, yeah. Please, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Am I permitted to ask you a question? From where are you taking this number? You are exactly as many the victim of brainwashing by the media. I welcome to be confronted with those experts. Only I request that confront me with the best of in each field, the best one. And I will face them. And they can ask me any question. I will reply.
We're going to focus on 5 victims in Thailand. Teresa Knowlton came from America. She was going to join a Buddhist sect in Kathmandu, followed by Vitaly Hakim, Turkish gentleman. He had a girlfriend called Stephanie Parry. Here we have Henk Bintanja travelling with his girlfriend Cornelia, known as Cocky. These were a Dutch couple.
You have crime scene photos there. Is it important to show them?
It's important to show them because we talk about death. This is the reality of death. They were alive and vibrant, young people. Sadly, these victims have been forgotten, but we are going to not forget the victims in this programme. Now, in this book, there is a mass of detail for each of those murders as to how he met them, how he conveyed them to the deposition site, what he did with the bodies, and that detail is only known by the killer. Did you rob people?
Robbing, yes, I did.
Did you drug people?
Yeah, I did.
Did you take their passports?
I did.
When you were interviewed for the book, there are confessions to a number of murders which you say you didn't do. Were you not concerned about the ramifications that could lead you to subsequently?
Okay, here let me explain. Richard Neville, he said you don't worry because I will write that it is alleged or suspected.
When you
And when the book was released, I read it. Then at that time, what I did, I called Neville. I'm sorry to use this word. I told Neville, you mother. You told me so and so, but you wrote in the book that thing.
I want to show you some photographs of people, and I want to, if you can remember whether or not you met them. This is a picture of Teresa Knowlton. Did you ever meet her?
I cannot say that I met her or I didn't meet her.
What I want to do is ask you whether or not you have met this man, Vitaly Hakim, a Turkish man. Do you know him?
That, no, I don't know him.
Never met him. Do you know?
And in this case, madam, the police themselves, they stated in their file in the Indian court that the father came before the police commission and stated that my son is alive.
Did you have his passport? Did you have his passport?
No, I didn't have his passport.
You've never met him before?
Yeah.
Okay. This person, Stephanie Parry, is a friend of Vitaly Hakim. Did you meet her?
No, I don't remember having met her.
You've never met her?
Because, again, I repeat, I have so many customers. Yeah.
Sure. This is the photograph of Henriquez and his girlfriend Cornelia, known as Cocky. Do you know them?
Well, I don't remember the faces. It's so long. But this couple, I met them first in Hong Kong. And when they learned that I was a gems dealer, I told them I was a gem dealer, then they wanted to buy some gems.
What were the gems that they were interested in?
I don't remember. You are asking something of 50 years, more than 50 years later.
The thing is, Charles, that you have a very good memory about certain things, very good memory. But on other things, when I put it to you, your memory fades. Your memory fades.
No, it's not failed. I say exactly the
But
fact.
it has faded because you gave them your visiting card. They came to see you.
They bought to buy some stone.
Did they
But
come?
you are telling me which stone, I cannot tell you.
But like I said, sometimes I'm going to
And that
suggest to you, you have
that question
selective memory.
That question you're asking me, nobody had asked me before. What kind of stone they bought? Nobody. This is the first time.
This book speaks...
Now.
Now, let me just do a little bit of talking here, because you do a lot of talking, if you don't mind me saying, Charles. What is very, very difficult to understand is why anybody that's intelligent... No, let me finish, please.
If you let
do a
me...
lot of talking.
Hey, let me explain you.
No, but let me
I'm
just-
explaining you the
I
case.
haven't asked you the question, Charles.
Yeah.
Let me ask you the
Okay,
question.
okay.
Somebody as intelligent as you, why do you implicate yourself in this book and how you met these people, all of these people, Teresa?
Okay.
But why would you implicate?
hey.
Let me please ask the question.
Yeah.
Why would you tell somebody for $20,000 and sell your soul? Why would you sell your soul for $20,000? Why?
That's
And
why
say
I
that
cut my relation after with Richard Neville when the book appeared. Because I didn't agree to what he wrote, madam. I've told you already. That
But you said... let me just ask.
Now it is to you to
tell the
believe
lie.
me. Listen, I am telling you my part. Now it is to you to believe me or not believe me. Yeah. It is,
Awesome.
madam, yeah. Don't get too excited.
Paul Britton is a leading forensic psychologist. He has decades of experience interviewing serial killers and assisting the police in high-profile murder investigations, such as that of Fred and Rose West. The plan is for him to join the investigation to produce a psychological profile of Sobhraj and determine if he's a dangerous psychopath. Psychologist Paul Britton is keen to further explore the importance of drugs in the execution of Sobhraj's crimes.
How would you select, how would you decide who you would sleep in that way?
Mostly, I would have taken what I call those victims,
Yes.
but which I call, let's say, clients, to make it simple, all right?
But
In discussion.
may I stop you for a moment and thank you, because it's not an easy thing to do. You have used the term quite correctly of victims, and yes, you mentioned clients, but the measurement of dosage is quite a difficult discipline, and it's so easy to get it wrong. And that is something that must have happened with you from time to time.
Well,
How do you deal with that?
Nobody has died from drugs, from my drugs.
But it's quite a difficult enterprise
Well-
to put yourself in.
Well, what I did, I read some pharmaceutical books, and then also I tried those drugs, not on me,
On who?
on some of the hippies that I ask, okay, because they are taking drugs. I will then ask them, for example, okay, when you take such a dosage, okay, take it. And you tell me, then I will look at my watch.
So you use them as guinea pigs?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. We'll leave that there then for the moment.
Okay,
Thank you very much indeed.
please.
Even though he's nearly 80, do you think there are signs there that suggest he's still a dangerous man?
This is a man who still believes that unless the world, those around him, can provide what he believes is his right, he will find a way to take it. That's what I would expect.
So dangerous.
I would not want to say he's not dangerous.